Keep going.
No.
Okay.
Actually, I wish you had caught that on camera because that was authentic.
It was real.
All right, Stacey, talking about the Monique thing. Spit that around there.
No,
it's not authentic. I already said it. I don't know.
Oh, see now, yeah, it has to be real.
No, it has to be real. You missed the moment.
No, camera, you can't.
This is real.
Go ahead. Tell me about the Monique moment.
It's on right now?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Come on, let's hear Filippo's stories. We'll share Filippo's stories.
Well, we were just remembering the time that Monique had the dinner for Phil and Lisa, right?
Yep.
And
Which way did that?
we were remembering Phil spilling the wine on Monique's new white couch. Oh no.
And then what? And then he came over, right?
Then he went over on the other couch and he had a bit to drink and Monique was like following him around with a coaster underneath his wine and she was part of it. And then he came over to our place to have dessert and you guys all went home and then I went up to bed and you guys had a bit to drink and then I hear this banging around the living room. You guys had a wrestling match in our living room at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's right.
I was also thinking about the time when you guys went out for dinner, right? You guys finally got a new babysitter. You had that babysitter from across the street for the first time. And Phil and Lisa were over at our place.
Right.
And we saw someone going into the front of Phil's house, right? Or no, your house.
Yeah, your house, yeah.
And so you and Phil called the police. And the police came. What happened? Because I wasn't there.
Yeah, we called the police on the babysitter. It was on the babysitter, right?
Because we thought someone was trying to break into your house.
We thought it was a break-in. We thought somebody was breaking in, right? So the
So
police showed up.
No, it was the boyfriend of the baby.
That's right. It was the boyfriend.
Right, he was sneaking over.
That's what it was. We saw a guy sneaking in there. It was supposed to be just a girl. We knew there was a girl babysitter on it, right? So their boyfriend had come over to hang out. We called the police. Oh, it was funny. And they showed up. I think the guy was in shock. The couple was in shock. Oh, that's some good stories.
It's also the time that we caught that guy breaking into Monique and Bill's house. Remember, he came out with the TV on his arm and jumped on the bike, and Phil came running out of his house. And you came running out. You chased him. He dropped the TV, dropped the bike, and then you guys jumped in the car and chased him over to Birchley.
That's right. You got away.
Yep.
We need you back in the neighborhood, Phil, to start policing the neighborhood again, man. I miss those little antics, right? It's not the same. But we're working tonight. We're working on talking to the wives about Paul and I just coming down ourselves so we can get in the outback with you and do some serious camping, my man. And it's going pretty well, by the way. So if you could actually film a YouTube video and post a case as to why that would be good, then we're actually not that far away from making this happen. Possibly, Lisa thinks possibly 3 weeks because we had pitched her on 6 weeks. Right. But she's thinking more, right? At least you said more like a 3-week thing?
We didn't talk about timing yet.
Sorry. I'm jumping a little bit ahead.
Yes.
Very nice. Here, I wanted to share a story of Filippo.
All right, let me spin it around there. Right.
But you know you're going to need to get one of those Muscle Farm shirts, right?
It's just I should have my I should have my Muscle Farm shirt on. But this is what I love about Phil's character, about you, pal. About everything is just an open book. There's no nothing's held back or whatever. In particular, it really came out when remember Phil had that going away party. That he had everything loaded up on a container or whatever. He had everyone over.
The auction at his house?
We had the auction, but this is after. This was the party there or whatever. Yeah. And then a few people brought some gifts or whatnot. It was just really a get-together to send them off.
House.
And someone brought, and all due respect to whoever it was, but they brought something over for Phil that was a large object. And I remember him open up, he goes, "What the hell am I going to do with this? I can't take this with me. Like, what are you thinking?"
That's right.
That's you, buddy. Full throttle. Love it. Love it. We're coming out. We're going to do it. We got to set a date and we'll be out there to see you, pal. We'll make it happen. We got the green light here.
Birthday video.
So,
Stace, what do you think about the J-Roo man going out to Australia?
Yeah, I think it's good.
We're getting commitment here, Phil. You've got this on video, so there's no turning back now.
Yes.
I'd be happy to have a week away by myself.
How many weeks?
2 weeks, that's good.
What do you think, Ava?
I think it has to be.
You think Daddy should go to Australia for 3 weeks?
No.
No?
Yes. Well, to see good buddy Phil, right? Just think of this. Imagine if your pal Sydney moved away and then you didn't get to see her.
Then I would go see her.
Right. For what, 3 weeks or 2 weeks?
3 weeks.
Done.
How much time do you think, Lisa?
Depends Depends what life stage we're at.
They're talking next month.
I know, they're talking like now, so.
Lisa's thinking,
I think-
making some money on this trip.
I think we need a
Are you
little
making some deals
finances
in
before we
Australia?
start thinking about the travel.
No, I think
Since
2
we're
weeks.
20 days into a new venture.
Yeah, no, we'll
But,
make it
Can
happen.
you come downstairs and to get the nightlight for Casey and Dylan?
I can make it happen.
All right, brother. I'll turn this over to you. You stop that, baby.
We'll just stop it, and there we go. Make it happen, bro.